Before you buy a used laptop, 8 things you should take note of. These 8 things are the common issues we have in a used laptop. Number one is ports. Please, before you buy a used laptop, do well to test the ports. Test all the ports to check whether they are working. Second thing to take note of before you buy a used laptop is the battery health. Please, before you buy a used laptop, do well to test the battery to check whether that battery is still strong or not. I'm going to show you how you can determine whether a battery is still strong. To check whether the battery of a laptop is strong, now all you have to do is tap at this battery bar here. Now, once you tap it, now as you can see, I have 81%. Now, I want to check whether the battery of my laptop is strong. Now, this is how you can check. Now, all you have to do is tap at this function key, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7, F8, F9, F10, F11, F12. Now, tap again, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7, F8, F9, F10, F11, F12. Now tap this thing for like 5 times. Now come back and check whether the battery reduced. Now if it dropped like 1%, it means that that battery is not strong. Number 3 thing to take note of before you buy a used laptop is the hotness of that laptop. Please take note, laptops are not meant to be hot. So all you have to do is boot that laptop. Now leave it for like 2 to 3 minutes. Now touch the temperature of that laptop. Now once it is hot, please don't buy. It means that the processor fan of that laptop is no longer working, because that fan is meant to cool the temperature of that processor. And once the fan is no longer working, after some time you will see that it will keep tripping off. If you on, it trips off. If you on, it trips off. I want to explain this better. This is the processor and this is the processor fan. The processor fan is meant to cool the processor. A laptop with a bad processor fan will make the processor very hot, and as a result, make your laptop very hot. A very hot processor can damage your system. So the system is programmed in a way that once your system gets hot, it trips off. That is the reason why most times your system always trip off at intervals. This is because your processor fan is bad. Please take note of the hotness of the laptop before you buy a used laptop. Now, number 14 to take note of before you buy a used laptop is the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi means wireless fidelity. I'm going to show you how to check whether the Wi-Fi of your laptop is good or not. Take note, without a Wi-Fi, your laptop cannot browse. This is my Wi-Fi. It's like a network bar. And once it looks like this and it is cancelled, it means that that Wi-Fi is working. But if your own Wi-Fi on your laptop is in form of a monitor, let's say it is in form of a television, and it is also cancelled, it means that that Wi-Fi won't work. So please, before you buy a laptop, make sure the Wi-Fi looks like this. If not, please don't buy. The 5th thing you should take note of before you buy that used laptop is the hard disk. So please, before you buy a used laptop, always check whether the hard disk is good or whether the hard disk is about to crash. Some people, they will buy laptop and before 2 to 3 months, their hard disk has crashed, and this is so painful. So I'm going to show you how you can check whether your hard disk is good or whether it's about to crash. Now, if you boot your system, as your system is booting, please pay close attention. If you hear any grinding noise like it means that your hard disk is about to crash. Tell them to replace the hard disks for you before you can buy that laptop. The sixth thing to check before you buy that used laptop is the keyboard. Please, before you buy that used laptop, check whether all the keys are functioning. I'm going to show you how to check them. To be sure all the keys on your keyboard are working, please go to this website, keyboardtester.com. Now look at the address bar, keyboardtester.com. As you can see, it says, "Welcome to the Internet's premier keyboard testing website. Our custom hand-coded testing software allows you to test every key on your computer keyboard within the comfort on your own browser. Simple, fast, efficient, and free." Now, to test your keys, all you have to do is scroll down, tap at this launch the tester. Now, once you have tapped at that launch the tester, it is going to bring you here. You can now test every keys here. You can test every keys here. For example, if the Y keys does not function, this means that the Y key on your keyboard won't function. So this is how you can test your keyboard. The seventh thing you should check before you buy that used laptop is sound. Please check whether the laptop you want to buy has sound. And the last but not the least thing you should check before you buy that used laptop is Bluetooth. Please check whether that laptop has Bluetooth. I'm Casey the Tech Guy. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. One love everybody. Obrigado.